Okay. I know that the grading aspect teaching is some of the part that is most annoying. It requires the most amount of like thought process. It's um it's up in the air about who really did the work, who didn't do the work when you don't see them do it in front of you. But you got to be able to see some of these things that kids are doing. And I would say that you teaching them how to turn it in a consistent fashion to help you out would be the best way to like be able to like collect homework. So the reason why I like forms is because I can just go to this response tab and then I can see who's turned in stuff. And then the nice thing about it is, okay, I can see at this point that 17 people have tried to give me a PDF or a Word document. Now, there's some differences about how you can set up a form, about how you get data. That's a more advanced question. So I will try to keep it to the basics today. So there's a couple different ways you can see who has turned in what. Now, since this is just like, did you do your homework kind of stuff, I just want to see who attempted their homework. Okay, so I have a very quick list of these 17 people that attempted their homework. Now, the thing that made it difficult for me is that I didn't make three different ones for three different classes. So, what I'm going to do is when I do my homework check, I'm just going to have an Excel file open with every one of my kids in the three different classes open so I could just put a check mark by they did it. Okay, I would like to let you see what I've tried to train my kids to be able to do. So you can see a variety of these different kinds of tabs. Really, you just want to have a way that's like in the same spot. So if I click on this, okay, I don't know what I think that's a picture icon. Okay, that's how Bella turned her homework in. Okay, now I'm going to go down to one of these things that says PDF. This looks like it's from the MS Lens app that I told kids to use. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to look at Selmayer's homework, and it's taking a little bit of time because it's going through a secondary thing. But since this is actually like an MS product, it should work fairly well with it. And then you can see paper and pencil wise, Joe does a pretty good job showing his work. He did a pretty good job. I mean, he could have done a little bit better job showing the distribution here, but he's a pretty bright egg. I could probably forgive him on some of the steps that he skips. Okay, now I'm going to go back here. Okay, that was an Office Lens one. That should be another picture one. I'm going to go to one of these that says PDF. Okay, I'm going to click on that and then it looks like somebody turned theirs in differently. What I would suggest that you do when you're messing with these kind of problems, and I gave them latitude, and I said do five. Okay, they have the answers at the bottom of the page. I just want to do a quick check to see how the process is holding up, and then maybe I pick out some problems like this on the authentic assessment piece that I want to see that they can make up a question like this. Okay, it's really easy just to like fake your way through using photo math and stuff like that. It's really hard to make up problems. As teachers, you guys know it's hard to make up problems that are easy. So if they can make up some problems that do some of these kind of things, then I know that I don't need to talk about adding and subtracting rational expressions anymore. All right, I'm going to go back here. And then I don't think I had any other way that somebody turned it in. So that's just a wide variety of ways that I can very quickly check to see if a kid had understanding, to see, the different level kid. Now Dudley, he's got decent skills in this regard. So like maybe I just take a quick like idea, like who are my better students, who are my average students. I would say Dudley in this class is about average. So I'm going to click on that and see what kind of work I got from him. And then it's not bad. I can live with it. It's okay. As again, I'm not like trying to count how many they got done. I'm trying to see do they have a decent idea about the concept that we need to use. Now, I'm a little concerned about this thing over four here, and I don't know if they've done it correctly. So I might make some comments on that and send it back to the kid. All right, so that's how you could quickly use like the view in that deal. Now, say that I wanted to get some sort of multiple choice answer. Okay, if you look at this, it's a pretty equal spread about which thing that they needed help with. Okay, all right, and then they gave me some. Their 20 addition subtraction problems and two challenge problems, the ones that you could not get. Now that's a good thing to know. Okay, That'll give me some idea before I come to this class again, like which ones I actually need to like work on the most. Okay, now I would think that if I really wanted to do this, like to save myself some time, I should have just put those 20 questions together in like a multiple choice aspect so I could see which one I need to spend the most time on. I don't think I'm going to do all 20 of those like digitally. If I did want to do all 20 of those, I'd probably do them paper and pencil and then scan them in and then let the kids have access to them. Now, say I wanted to get this somewhere in particular. Okay, I could have just opened this in an Excel file and not had to do all that. And this would be someplace good where if we were going to do a data, like, an assessment piece, or we were going to do a quick dump to be able to see where we were in the building, or I was going to ask the PLC groups to do something so I could look at all of them at once and I could like have better management with it. I could just use the Excel dump that comes with each one of those questions. The nice thing is it gives you lots of data in one place. All right, so that is the benefit of using a Microsoft Form in the data collection aspect. All right, thank you for watching my video.